Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to One Piece chapter 1095. So, this time I'm not really gonna be talking much about 1094, but let's just go over it a little bit before getting into this week's chapter. So first we had Atlas trying to, give an order to the pacifistas, and they did seem to start, acting upon that order, but then, later in the chapter, that gets overridden. But yeah, we see the Vegapunk team with Sanji, Frankie, and Atlas and Stella going and looking for Bonnie. Sanji goes off on his own. Then we see Bonnie just fighting a Marine Vice Admiral, I think. Or it might have been just a captain though. She uses an ability called Near Death Experience, which I'm guessing that's exactly what it does to a person when she uses that on them. And then a pacifista shows up right in front of her, and once again she just freezes, or she freezes, and she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't want to do anything to the pacifista, even though it's been explained to her over and over again that that's not really her dad. And we get a vice admiral called Bluegrass, whose Belford ability gives her the ability to just be able to drive anything, basically. The pacifist is about to shoot her a laser, then Sanji saves her from that, and then he gets back to the Vegapunk team. Then we see Kizaru and Luffy still fighting, and then Kizaru is basically like, I don't got time for this, and just basically dips. And then that's when we get, what is this ominous presence? And that's when Senji Garcia's voice just basically reverberates through the whole island. And as he says, Pacifista units cease all action immediately. And then the pacifistas just stop attacking, which is interesting that he just says, stop attacking, but doesn't give them the order to attack everyone that is allied with Vegapunk. But then we get this circle in the ground, which I don't really know exactly how it could be related to the Devil Fruit, other than it's straight up something along the lines of, like I said, what was it? It could be the spider food model devil, which I still think that's a possibility. But yeah, the Vegapunk team is trying to go back to the lavosphere up above, but then Sanjay Garcia comes out of the circle, and all the Marines there were like warned not to look at whatever it is that they're looking at. So then one of them gets, I want to say, shot, but let's just say that it doesn't look like he has a head anymore. So yeah. And then we see Sanjay Garcia's form. And he says, I almost can't remember the last time I came to the surface. Which I'm guessing he means, going down from Marijua into the world. And then everyone's like, what the hell is that? Very reasonable reaction. But Kizaru doesn't seem surprised at all. Like, I guess, he's actually paying attention to the order, don't freaking look, so that, he can keep his job and possibly his life. So it's like, okay, I don't know what you all are looking at, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep doing what I was trying to do. So Luffy just keeps on trying to find him, and then he uses just some some attacks on Kizaru. But I don't think that's enough to really slow him down. Yeah, and then Luffy's Gear 5 just completely runs out of energy, basically. So that's not good. And Jay Garcia actually notices that Luffy's using the fruit. So that's in his, in his line of vision. But I don't think nothing that bad is going to happen to Luffy. But I do think it's significant that Jay Garcia got a good look at it. And then we get the double page spread in the chapter, which is basically all of the Vegapunk team is right there as Saint Jay Garcia is in front of them. Saint Saturn, I assume. In the flesh, I see you managed to cling on to life, Vegapunk. And then Bonnie is like remembering something that she must have heard when she was inside the Kuma bubble memory thingy. It says, I've given the order Vegapunk, erasing his individuality completely. But if we do that, Kuma, make sure no trace of him remains. So I'm guessing the one that gave that order was this specific Gorosei. And then she screams Saint Saturn and stabs him with a sword that was just laying there as she cries. So I definitely don't think that she's going to get out of this unscathed. But if anything, like I said, it is impressive that she managed to injure him at all. But we'll see what this goes to. I do know that 1095, it has, I don't know if it's like the Kuma flashback, but it has, and we're going to delve into what it is that Bonnie saw there. And we're going to see, I think, Ivankov and maybe Dragon as little kids. But that's all I know. I've seen a few chapters, but not a few chapters. I've seen some panels, but I didn't read anything in them, so I don't have any context other than, that they're flashbacks. So let's just get into chapter 1095. Well, that's not good. The title is A World Where You're Better Off Dead. That's quite pessimistic title. And the cover request is Buggy chasing a squirrel monkey who swiped his trademark nose. That's okay. I don't really have anything to say to that other than I wonder how he looks without a nose. Okay. Saint Saturn of the Five Elders has landed. All Marines beneath the ranks of rear and vice admiral are to evacuate the area immediately. Do not look back. Even a peek will not be forgiven. Yep. Huh? He's here already, but how? An elder came in person? I've only ever seen him in portraits. I've been wondering how much do the normal populace of the One Piece world, how much do they know about the Gorosei? What's with all the lightning? He's even above the celestial dragons, and one of them can boss around an admiral like nothing. Why would someone so far up on the divine hierarchy come all the way down here from Marijua? That's a good question. It's because it must be very important for them that Vegapunk dies. Bonnie, you crossed the line. That's Saint Saturn. You've stabbed one of the Five Elders. I'm not sure who the one saying that is. Maybe it's Vegapunk. Oh, or probably one of the Marines? She assaulted one of the world's overseers. All Marines, take aim. Bonnie! Oof. Yeah, she's still very distraught. Stop squirming, you pathetic maggots. If I did not wish to be stabbed. Oh, he let her stab him? Okay. You know what? Fair enough then. I was giving her credit, but it seems he let her do that. I would have simply dodged. Yeah. But why do that? Why give her that satisfaction? Shit. He grabbed her. Bonnie-chan! Oof. What just happened? Sanji just got attacked by Saint Saturn uh, from afar. Sanji! Ooh, he took out the sword from himself. And now the wound is completely gone, yeah. His wound disappeared. Oof. Sanji's coughing out blood. Keep the pressure up. Get Vegapunk. Wait, you fools! Don't give them an opening. Stay calm. Escape is impossible if you keep your weapons trained on them. Yes, sir. It's unprecedented for you to be so slow in executing an order like this, Kizaru. Oof. I apologize. I have no excuse. Whoa, what happened? Kizaru is just laying there on the ground. I need a second. I don't think I can move just yet. Really? Damn. Okay, I guess I really underestimated how much Luffy's last attack did to him. This is pretty huge. I don't think we've seen anyone like actually make Kizaru be unable to move for any period of time. Not counting, when Ben Beckman threatened him in Marineford. Given the circumstances, I can understand this disappointment. Oof, Luffy's looking rough there. Now then. Oh shit! What is he about to do? It's just a stomp? Ooh. And nothing's gonna happen to Luffy. Something's gonna happen. But what? That's the question. Strong right! Okay. Oof. Frankie managed to move Luffy out of the way. Interesting. So you're the kind of pirates who stick together. Haha, so even the biggest big shots in the world are after our captain's head? Good to know. I would not be laughing about this, Frankie. Ugh. Okay, so at least he has Luffy in his hand. Straw Hat Luffy, Jewelry Bunny. Your involvement in this affair was certainly unforeseen. However, the coasts have been completely blockaded by our army. It would be something to see you escape from such a hopeless situation. We shall see what fate has in store for you. Ooh boy, this is not looking good at all for our protagonists. Vegapunk, your betrayal is a heavy blow. I am grateful for all you have accomplished for the Navy during your tenure. Now, which one of you is to die first? Tell me the cruelest order possible. I want you to die cursing yourself for daring to cross the world government. Damn. Human nature is to blame. Why must people always be tempted by that which has been explicitly forbidden? I'm guessing that's Saint Saturn saying that? At first, I thought it was Bonnie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. As he's squeezing Bonnie probably to, like, crush her. Wait, stop! Why isn't anybody doing anything? I can't, it's like something's pinning me down. Oh, another power from Saint Saturn other than how he looks like? If he isn't using technology, it must be some sort of devil fruit ability. So, I don't know. Why is Sanji questioning that if he's also feeling that, that he can't get up? Oh no, Bunny! Saturn, you killed my father! You're talking about Kuma. He was born to be a slave. Wow. A descendant of people who committed a grave sin against the world. A survivor of the now extinct Buccaneer Rage. Okay, that's definitely either a clan or a race that we've never heard of before. I remember people theorizing that he could have been like like part like Lunarian. But yeah, this is definitely completely different. I mean, obviously, whatever that Saint J. Garcia is saying, obviously 100% not true. No one can be born to be a slave. But it seems we're finally gonna get some of the flashback. Let's see. Bonnie. When I was a boy, I wanted to be a hero. Someone who could save people from suffering and grant them their freedom. Just like the legendary warrior of liberation, Nika. All troops aim for her head. Nika? That's right, I've always looked up to him. They say Nika would always come along laughing to this rhythm. Don do to to, don do to to. Oh man. This flashback with everyone aiming their guns at her. Bonnie-chan! All of you, knock it off! Stop, she's just a kid! So am I gonna be freed too? Of course. Oh man, the situation in the present is looking pretty dire. I the only way someone could like prevent this right now, it could be that someone from above, from the lava stratum comes here. Sora is busy, but maybe Nami and Usopp? There's also Robin, but she seemed to be injured though. There's Brooke, Nami, and Usopp. And Jinbei, who can still help. Someone needs to do something. I don't think Bonnie's going to die here. We're just getting to know her. Okay. 47 years ago in the South Blue, the kingdom of Sorbet. Wow, congratulations, what a big boy. Okay. I'm so glad to finally meet you. Hello, Kuma. Excuse me, Doc. His blood, right? Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Da! What a cheerful baby. I'm sorry, Clap, you got to run. There were government agents in the hospital. I'm so sorry. Just take me. I'm the one with Buccaneer blood. My wife is normal. Please let her and my son go, I beg you. It's okay. It'll all be okay. Whoa. So they turned Kuma's dad into a slave just because of his blood, of being a buccaneer? But yeah, we do see the chains on the wife and Kuma as well. Well, look at his power, and so young. This mongrel is a buccaneer. Wow. They turned him into a slave this young. God. Why are you so slow? That hurts. I'm sorry. Stop crying. Do you want to die? Oof, this gave me koala flashbacks. Even though we never actually saw her when she was a slave. Just the ramifications of being one, and yeah. Hey, Kuma, how are you holding up? Fine, Daddy. Master is so kind to me. I'm very lucky. Ugh, man, this is getting so heavy. I have something to tell you. Mommy has passed away and gone to heaven. Isn't that wonderful? She's in a better place now. Oh boy. Now I'm remembering the title. It's just better being... It's... Well, what was the title? In this world is better being off dead. But Kuma, you're strong. You can survive this. You must be brave and bear it for me. But why? Isn't that so much easier? The warrior of liberation will come and save you. Who? Oh man, this panel is so... It's just sad. The sun god Nika. The name has been passed down through buccaneer folklore for generations. Nika will come and take you out to sea, where you will be under the sun and free. Nika always smiles. And the people never fail to laugh when they hear his drumbeat. Don do to do, don do to do, don. Ahaha. Oof. Splat. Shut up already. Yo, did they kill his dad there? They didn't exactly show it on panel, but you see, you hear the splat and then the bang of the gun, and the next panel he's just, it looks like just lying dead on the ground next to Kuma. God, oh, this is so freaking tragic. 38 years ago, the West blew. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Remember, this event only takes place once every 3 years. Don't miss your chance to take part. It's the Native Cleansing Festival? What the fuck? The venue chosen this time is this non-government affiliated country. They call it God Valley. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, okay. So 38 years ago, right? I'm just gonna keep reading. But we all know, the whole thing with Garp and Roger and the Civic. The blasphemous name was given to the island as it has an abundance of natural resources. The world government has just annexed this land so it can be the site of a traditional human hunt. How selfish can you be? You want to slaughter our citizens for a sport? Have you lost your minds? This is our country. My lord. My lord, no! Ugh. Oh my, hold your horses, Saint Garling. You've gotten started before the buzzer. This is Saint Garling? This is the old man, right? That we got introduced when Mioscar got executed. In a shocking twist, the king of the natives has already been slain. As a penalty for starting the hunt early, Saint Garland shall be docked 10,000 points. What a blow for one of the predicted front runners. I need a handicap like that to keep things interesting. God's Knights, Saint Figureland Garling. Wait, 38 years ago. Would the old guy that we met in the chapter that I'm thinking of, would he have looked this young 38 years ago? We don't know the old man's age, so I would say there's like a slight percentage that it's not him and it's someone related to him, but I would have to check that chapter again. To spruce up the proceedings, we have arranged to add some additional game to be hunted down alongside the natives. The slaves are all notorious troublemakers and sinners. Once they're released, we'll chase them down like wild rabbits. Sir, we just got word they tracked down the child who tried to escape. It was the buccaneer brat. Trying to run away? How selfish can you get? They put us into groups of 10 for collective punishment, you know? If you got away, the rest of us would have been killed. Here we go. Yep, this is the panel I've seen. Hee-haw, hey, bite up. So you are the star of this farce? A buccaneer, no wonder. You carry the blood of the giants in you. Oh. So Kuma has giant blood? Oh wait, genie. Slave genie. Have we seen this character before? I would have to really check, but I don't know. Big bro here is pretty big himself, don't you think? The only thing big about me is my head nut. Now listen, you morons. Why do you all have hopeless looks glued to your faces? I, for one, want to live. Well, what are you going to do? Slave, Emporio Ivankov. meeting an unexpected duo in this hellish existence, and then there's a break next week. Man, oh, this chapter was a lot. I got me in a lump in my throat just with, like, you know, we we've all been known how trash the celestial dragons are ever since Sobodi Archipelago, but oh, that just keeps on adding stuff that just when you thought they couldn't uh, appear any more cruel in a bigger scale, you're proven wrong. Jesus. Yeah, I'm really gonna have either this is a character we've seen before and I just completely forgot about them, or this completely new character for this backstory. So that means you all know what that means. If this is a new character who's getting introduced in a backstory, they're most definitely gonna die. So yeah, that could be a thing that to, like, to add on to the beginning bond between Ivankov and Kuma, to having both of them have this friend in common, only for the friend to die. So it'll also bring them closer. But now that we're in this, honestly, I hope this backstory lasts like 5 chapters. Like, we've been hungry for Kuma backstory since, like, I would say since uh, Returns to Saboti, when we see Kuma already turned into a full android, taking care of the Sunny during those 2 years, and then Frankie telling the rest of the Straw Hats, we owe Kuma, okay? And that, I would say that's even more accentuated with what we find out here about Kuma's dad just being super, super, just very hung up on the idea that the sun god Nika will be the one to save them from the suffering. Which, I mean, Luffy, right? Now that we know what it is about his fruit. Granted, obviously, no one actually knows that that's his actual fruit, but we, the audience, know, and it'll just make it more poetic. Like, even if, like, I don't know if Kuma can be saved, honestly. It would be nice, but I don't have much hope. But I would say that this can still be true about, just the faith and the belief that that Kuma's family has had on this sun god. If Luffy manages to save Bonnie, because it would mean that this family wasn't wrong on believing on this. But yeah, the first half of the chapter, honestly, we spent more time in the present than I thought we would. But honestly, that's completely fine. It was really, really good, and it was very necessary to make it a really good transition into the best. But yeah, things are not looking good at all. But I'm guessing once we go back to the present, whenever that will be when the incident in Egghead that will change, that will change things for the whole world. At least from the way that the narrator was telling it. That'll probably happen after Bonnie is saved. How? We don't know yet. But I don't think Luffy will be able to. Although, I mean, during the Kaido fight, he was able uh, to go into Gear 5 2 times. So it could just be him, but I don't know if that will have, like lasting consequences of asserting himself past his limits like this. But yeah, it would seem that how will they escape from such a hopeless situation? We shall see what fate has in store for you. That almost feels a little meta. But yeah, Shinji Garcia is trying to basically kill them all in the way that seems the most cruel. And from the way that we leave off, it seems that he was gonna start with Bonnie. I mean, to be fair, I don't like if Oda wants to kill a character during this arc. Like, obviously, no Straw Hats, so that's out of the way. It would either be Bonnie or one of the Vegapunks. And now that we've gotten started on this backstory, I definitely don't think it's gonna be Bonnie. That, knowing, you know, you know, her father's past, how freaking sad it was. It would just feel super depressing to see her die, and not be able to just, yeah, like here when it starts, That's right. Oh yeah, just like how Kuma's dad told him, the sun god will be the one to free us all. You just gotta wait for him. And it seems like little Bonnie was like, so am I gonna be free too? And then Kuma was like, of course. So yeah, I just the way that things are being set up, Bonnie is definitely going to be saved, gonna be freed of this fate, with what in regards to what has been happening to her race or clan. But yeah, I mean, I don't. Oh man, what do you want me to say about this? Like, it just started and it's already so freaking depressing. Like, we knew it just from a little glimpse we saw when the first time that Bonnie saw inside the bubble paw. But this is just even more so than I thought already. But yeah, God Bali, huh? So wait, let me just, just to be sure. Let me Google God Valley and what we knew about it. Here. Okay, good. Okay. Let me just read this right quick. During the God Valley incident 38 years ago, Monkey D. Garp allied with Goldie Roger and the Roger Pirates to fight the Rock Pirates, and ultimately succeeded in defeating Rock's D. Stevic. Following this monumental battle, the island mysteriously vanished without a trace, no longer showing up on world maps. And I also remember that Garp, I think that was mentioned to him during Reverie. And I don't remember how, but he said something along the lines of like, yeah, basically, that celestial dragons were not related, but like they were connected to that incident. But it was basically saying, I hated celestial dragons there more than I disliked working with the king of the pirates. So, But I still don't understand. Now that we have a little bit of what was going on there, because I doubt that, it's a different day on what happened 38 years ago. I think the God Valley incident is what we're getting at here at the end of this chapter. But how will Garp and the Roger Pirates and the Rock Pirates gonna be involved here? I had no idea. But I think they might free some slaves. Huh. Wait, Rogers, so it was really along with Scopper Gavan discovered a chest containing the baby Shanks on the island and took him with them. Though it remains unknown if Shanks was born on the island or he was brought there for somewhere else. So, Figureland, which I think it's been either theorized or assumed that he's the father of Shanks. So if a little baby Shanks is there somewhere in the island, would make sense if that is his father, and that's where the Roger Pirates got him from. A lot of threads are being woven here. Okay. This is, I definitely feel like we're getting some big revelations here. And I'm so ready for it. Well, I'm not emotionally ready, but I'm intellectually ready, I think. So, yeah. If you enjoyed my reaction to this chapter, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.